All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the Ocean case.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay. Is it Miss or Mrs. Ocean?
Miss.
Miss Ocean, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I need more money each month to pay for, his activities and food and clothing, his expenses as he's getting older.
Whose activities?
Kevin's, our son.
Kevin? Okay, how old is Kevin?
He's 14.
14, okay. And you need more money? He's not giving you enough money?
No, he pays for tuition and health care, but,
Wait a minute. He pays for tuition? If I remember correctly about tuition, it's kind of expensive. It's not anything that's cheap. So how much is he paying in tuition?
All right, today's court case is straight up wild. We've got a mother demanding more money for her 14-year-old son, Kevin. Now, the dad already pays $395 for tuition and $185 for health insurance, which, let's be honest, isn't pocket change. But guess what? Mom wants even more. The judge is trying to get the facts straight, but it's getting clear real fast. This isn't about what's fair, this is about squeezing more cash out of the dad. And the best part? The judge sees right through it. Let's break it down.
$395 a month.
$395 a month, and you say he pays what else?
For health care.
Health care? How much is health care?
It's $185 a month.
$185 plus $395. Okay, is there anything else you want me to know? What type of activities?
Well, he's joined the football team.
Football.
And then he plays guitar.
Guitar. Okay, and has he enrolled in those activities yet, or?
Yes.
Okay, and you're paying for those?
Yes.
And you want him to pay for them?
At least help, yes.
Okay, so there isn't anything else you want to tell me before I move to him?
No.
All right. Sir?
Yes.
You pay $395 in tuition.
That's correct.
And is it $185 in health insurance? Because what I see $85 in health insurance.
It's $185.
It's $185, okay. And then what else?
There's guitar lessons, clothes. Whenever he stays with me, I pay for all his activities and everything else too. So it starts to add up.
Okay.
As you can imagine.
And she wants you to pay for more than that?
That's correct.
I'm not understanding this, ma'am. The way that child support works, it's supposed to pay a certain percentage for the child, not for you to just get off scot-free and have him paying for everything. That's not how this works.
So, Mom starts listing Kevin's activities: football, guitar lessons, clothes, and whatever else she can think of. Now, don't get me wrong, raising a kid isn't cheap, but here's the kicker, she has a job too. The judge straight up asks her, "You make money too, right?" And she's like, "Yes," so naturally, the judge hits her with the reality check. You should be covering some of these expenses too. At this point, Dad's just standing there like, wait, am I getting played? Thinking face and honestly, yeah, buddy, you kinda are.
I understand, but as he's getting older, his expenses are getting more.
And I understand that. And what do you do for a living?
I'm an administrative assistant.
So you make money too, right?
Yes.
So it naturally follows that you should be covering some of these expenses as well, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I'm not going to have him be responsible for each one of those things individually because he's doing a lot already. And sir, where do you work?
I'm a pool cleaner.
Pool clean. How much do you make a year doing that?
About $45,000.
All right, yeah, that's not how this works. I mean, did a friend of yours tell you that you can come in here and get him to, run him through the slammer and have him pay everything?
Now here's where things get really good. The judge does the math, because apparently, nobody else in the room can. Man facepalming dad makes $45,000 a year cleaning pools. The standard child support calculation came out to $589.63 per month. But instead of making him pay that, the judge pulls a total power move. She says, "You know what? I'm gonna lower your child support to $395, just enough to cover tuition. The rest? That's on you. Mom can literally see the moment she realizes this backfire. She came in asking for more money, and left with the same amount. Absolute karma moment.
Somebody tell you that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, were you thinking that on your own?
I just wanted more help paying for this.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pay for some of this on your own because I'm not going to make him responsible for everything. What I have here, sir, I'm not sure if your employer made a mistake on your documentation, but what you provided to the court for medical insurance, I have $85, not $185. So I only can give you credit for what's in front of me. If that's an error, you can come back at any time and, get that fixed. But I have to go with what's in front of me. So based on $45,000 a year, I have your gross at $3,600. I have your net at $2,948.13, which would bring your child support amount to $589.63. However, considering that you do pay a lot for this child already, the Texas Family Code allows me to consider factors to deviate from what your child support amount should be.
And let's talk about that health insurance slip-up. Dad claimed he's paying $185 a month, but the court records say $85. Now, either Dad made a mistake, or someone's trying to pull a fast one. The judge not having it. She tells him straight up, you can come back and fix this, but I can only go with what's in front of me. At the end of the day, the judge made sure Kevin's education was covered, but also made it clear, raising a kid is a shared responsibility. No one's running off scot-free here. Honestly, this was a masterclass in courtroom fairness. Some people walk in thinking they can outsmart the system, but judges see these tricks every day.
One of those factors being child care expenses. So what I'm going to do, instead of making you pay that $589.63, I'm going to make your child support $395 just to ensure that the child's tuition is covered every month. So that's your education. Your child's education is very important. So your child support is going to be based on that. So $395 a month.
So you're raising my child support?
No, your child support is going down. So it
Oh, okay.
it's
I'm not good at
technically-
math.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
I was told there would be no math during
well,
this session. So.
And that's one, I thought that it would be the same thing when I went to law school. Somebody lied to me. I still have to do math. So instead of $589.63, your child support is going to be the $395 a month for the tuition that you would pay. And you, of course, will have to keep covering the health insurance. And if you choose to pay for football and guitar, that's up to you. But ma'am, you need to be responsible for something. So does anybody have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any questions?
No, I appreciate it though.
No problem. Well, you don't even have to thank me. You can thank the legislator because they give us the option to do this for people. It's just the right thing to do. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
So, what do you guys think? Was the judge fair? Should Dad be paying more, or did Mom just try to play the system? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love watching courtroom drama unfold, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for more insane cases.